That guy was trained in knife fighting, had PTSD, and someone like him had the skills to kill 4 people in 8 minutes with a knife.
I think Brent Kopaka, they deliberately probably set up Brent Kopaka as friends or maybe as a protector for Bryan Kohberger or vice versa. But I do think they most likely, I agree with you, that they knew each other. They may have been in the circles of those, but I think through and through, I think those two, especially Bryan Kohberger, was a federal asset. He was an intelligence asset. He was the actor in all this.
I'm going to call it like it is. That guy was trained in knife fighting, had PTSD, and someone like him had the skills to kill 4 people in 8 minutes with a knife. So it's always been on my radar. And I thought his death was suspicious. His phone was factory wiped after he was killed by the police. I find that fucking suspicious. The whole thing about every part of Kopaka's story rings suspicious to me. And yet people kick me in the balls if I mention Kopaka. Be respectful. I think there's a scenario in which Bryan Kohberger and Kopaka knew each other, and Kohberger may have driven Kopaka to the house, and Kopaka actually did the killing. And literally, Kohberger could have been nothing more than the getaway driver. And maybe he was there, and maybe he was involved, but Kopaka is the one that had the skills to do something like that if it happened in the time frame that they said it did. So there's always that element to me that says the feds fucked up. Kopaka was in with them. Something went wrong, either due to his PTSD, he lost it, and they were like, shit, he's one of ours, and we can't admit that he was working for us and did something horrible, so we're just going to find somebody and throw him under the bus. And Kohberger is the obvious choice because they both came out from Pennsylvania. And again, I can't get over the fact that Othram Labs found DNA profile that hit 2 people in Pennsylvania, and both these guys came from Pennsylvania. Was the hit really Kohberger, or was it Kopaka's line that they got? And I think it very likely was Kopaka's line they got, and now it's all just the narrative has shifted to Kohberger because they don't want anybody to know Kopaka was originally involved in this deal. And I know that sounds really, really crazy, but I just wanted to share that. That's some of my thoughts to me, it still nags at me that there's part of that I can't put away that I think could have possibly happened.